Greetings and welcome back to the channel. I am Drunken Emerald Arrow. Today, we're going to go over the nominees for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame 2025. Voting is currently going on, and we're going to see who I voted for as well as go over the nominees. But before we do, hit that like and subscribe button, and now let's get into the nominees. The 2025 nominees are Bad Company, Counting Crows, Mariah Carey, Chubby Checker, Joe Crocker, Billy Idol, Joy Division, New Order, Cyndi Lauper, Mana, Oasis, Outkast, Fish, Soundgarden, and White Stripes. Bad Company. Personally, I really don't know much about this group except for one song, Bad Company. Now, for some that maybe grew up in the 70s and 80s, and I'm granted I grew up in the 80s, yeah, it just not a band that I know all that well. The next one is Black Crowes. Never listened to the Black Crowes. I really don't have opinion when it comes down to the Black Crowes. I tell you what, this video is going to make some people very upset, or are going to have somewhat similar. Mariah Carey. Not a fan of Mariah Carey, but of course, I'm not really a big fan of most pop music. Chubby Checker, classic. Great artist from the 60s, a lot of big hits back in the 60s. In fact, helped also define rock and roll. A lot of artists refer back to Chubby Checker. Joe Crocker, the only ones I really know is his cover of the Beatles with a little help from my friends. It's about the only song really that I honestly really remember, and I'm sure there are other ones out there, and I've heard them before, but didn't know that it is. Billy Idol, really big in the 80s. Really known at that time, but again, not personally a big Billy Idol fan. I'm not really going to touch Joy Division and New Order, mainly because, again, don't know them. Cyndi Lauper, another big in the 80s. Yeah, she's got some hits. She definitely had a distinct voice. And some of her music was enjoyable, but again, a relic of the 80s. Anna, don't know it, mainly because it's a Latin music group. Not really sure I've heard anything that has come from them. Oasis. Okay, so now we're getting into some that I do know. Oasis, you want to know what? I do like a lot of the Oasis music that they have created. Unfortunately, the radio friendly ones were the ones that actually I know the most of. And that being the case, I can't see them being nominated as an inductee. Outkast. Couple songs that I enjoy of Outkast, but again, it was the radio friendly ones that I know. So go with that. Fish. Fish is another band that just I don't know enough about to have an opinion one way or the other. I just have seen bumper stickers for Fish. I understand they do have a big following, but for me, I just cannot go with them for an inductee this year. The last two, Soundgarden. Soundgarden, part of the grunge movement, coming out of Seattle scene at the same time as Alice in Chains, same time as Nirvana. So very influential on the change of music coming out of the 80s and the start of the 90s. And then the White Stripes. White Stripes had some very interesting music. It was interesting because it was only a two-person band, really good music. However, in the long run, and now you will see who I voted for this year's nominee. I'm hoping that this band is inducted. The band I voted for was Soundgarden. I overall think that they have had a very big impact in the music industry. I think they have had some really good hits and really did well coming out of the grunge scene. However, there's still time to vote. So go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and you can vote as well on who you would like to see become an inductee into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for 2025. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for checking it out. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you in the next video.